The Bears are who we thought they were. That's why we took the damn field.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them out the hook.
So, I got a new thing that y'all can do. Give me 1 or 2 takeaways through the halfway point of the season. I'll give y'all time to think. I'll give you my 2.
I got one right now. Lamar might be looking like the MVP again.
Mm-hmm.
And if he do win MVP, that's a must-win Super Bowl for him. You can't have 3 MVPs already and not win a Super Bowl.
I agree.
I agree with that.
I want to correlate all that. Not that
But it's only half of the season. So
not that it's one of mine, but he might be on his way to being one of the first people. Was both his MVPs unanimous? Or was just one?
Just one.
Right.
The first
he
one.
He might be on his way to again winning a unanimous MVP. And I hate to say it, but because they put so much influence on the quarterback, to me, Derrick Henry should be the MVP. But because Lamar is the leader who has to get the ball to Derrick Henry, Lamar is going to be MVP. Derrick Henry's going to be Offensive Player of the Year. But I have to agree with Darrin.
MVP and off.
It's Super Bowl or bust simply for the signing of King Henry. Simply for that signing, it's Super Bowl or bust. And if he doesn't win, he enters the realms of Aaron Rodgers. And what they like to say, there's a difference. There's all-time greats, and then there's all-time talents. And A-Rod's not an all-time great. He's an all-time talent. And L-Jax would join him and a guy having 3 MVPs and still not a Super Bowl.
You on pace to win MVP, you gotta win a Super Bowl. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna give you some of mine. One of my takeaways is that the Detroit Lions is hitting shoulders better than any team in the NFC.
Hell yeah.
And the only team that's probably better, and I don't even think the Chiefs better than them. And my other takeaway is the NFL still gonna do what they want to try to get that Chiefs at 3 feet.
Yes. And to correlate off of that, one of my things is, one, my team, the New England Patriots, sucks ass. Even when they be fighting hard and
yeah, I've been putting out some good
effort.
Some good fights.
Like watching them play is like watching a high school team. And not a good high school team, like a mediocre high school team. But I tell you what, when it comes to the Kansas City motherfucking Chiefs and this 3-peat, these motherfuckers are 8-0. Now when it comes to this Monday night game, it looked bad that Baker Mayfield with both of his top wideouts
he was
beating the Chiefs 14-10. With them having a new acquisition of DeAndre Hopkins and Kelsey catching catch after catch after catch. Ladies and gentlemen, once it started raining, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost their superpowers of how to play professional football. There was nothing they could do on defense. They couldn't get rushing yards. Nobody knew how to catch no one. Then all of a sudden, Kareem Hunt was fucking Barry Sanders. And fucking,
DeAndre Hopkins like he was prime Randy Moss.
It's a Pro Bowl team out that bitch all of a sudden once it started raining.
It's like Roger Goodell told you, make sure DeAndre Hopkins is like prime Randy Moss.
It was so rigged once again for the Chiefs. They are now 8-0.
They missed a false start call in overtime.
And this is how
that's the only thing I agree with.
This is how much I do not want the 3-peat to happen. I'm willing to watch my favorite team, the New England Patriots, lose every game for the rest of this fucking season, rather than watch the Kansas City Chiefs win this fucking Super Bowl. That's how bad.
Come on, yo.
It is. That's how bad it is. And secondly, fuck the Jets.
I know a lot of people feel that way about the team with the Chiefs and Jets. All right, come on, yo. All right. And now
Caliendo comes in. He's eligible. Here is Hunt for the touchdown. Kansas City remains unbeaten. 8-0. And a win in overtime.
I heard the play call, and I knew it was only one option, is to get in there and leave no doubt. And it was like pretty much a walk-off home run. I don't think I felt that before. It was fun, man. It was fun. I ain't been in an overtime game like that close in a long time, and game.
We got some NBA headlines as well. NBA been on for a few weeks. I'm tired of these now.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Not playing so far.
Let's get it out.
I just got a few questions for NBA for y'all. All right, so all right. My first thing is, do either of y'all have confidence in the Cavaliers or the OKC to make a deep playoff run?
Yeah. I had confidence in the Cavs last year if it wasn't for Donovan Mitchell getting hurt in the middle of the season, which I think messed everything up.
What you mean? He makes the second
now-
loss than Celtics.
It's a whole nother year. Evan Mobley is getting more experience. Darius Garland's getting more experience. He missed other games last year too. If he could stay healthy, if that core could stay healthy, that's one of the best starting fives in the NBA, in my opinion. If they could stay healthy the whole season, they would be fine. And for the Thunder, I think they're gonna be the number 1 seed in the West again. To be honest,
It's too.
and I think they could make the deep run. Both teams.
I'm only saying that because they both off
Both teams got to the semifinals.
to the best starts in the
semifinals
so
last
far.
year.
We a couple weeks into the season. It's about to be Emirates Cup time, and it's too early for me.
Playing to
It's too early for me.
I mean, in season turn
When
It's
that
too
shit
early
start.
for me to really. I think the 12th.
next week.
I think it's too early for me to be genuine, to give a genuine perspective about what's going on in the NBA. If I can be honest with you, after a few weeks, it looks totally fucking rigged. Nothing looks genuine. No wins look right. Like, we talked about professional basketball. supposed
Niggas
to
don't be
the best in the
competing.
world, and we having 46-20 in the first quarter. The other night it was 71-40. I'm telling you, there's been more blowouts in the first couple weeks than actual competitive games, and most of the blowouts been happening on nationally televised games. It looks bad. Like, there's only been like 3 actually good competitive games.
Oh,
actually
national
been
televised game.
Not that there hasn't been actually good competitive games like on League Pass and all the other stuff.
No, the league pass
Actually-
games he getting
but
embedded.
actually, the ones that they are putting on TV is making.
I think it was
look
last. I think it was
bad,
last
bro.
Wednesday or
Bad.
Monday. The games. It was like 3 games at the last down to the wire. The last minute, like yo, DY the league
It's
pass
making it
game.
look bad because either the games are in blowouts.
I think it was Monday. They
or
had to keep
it's
changing
people
back and
that's
forth so
supposed to
many
play That's
times.
not playing, like Steph not playing on a Thursday or Tuesday, and putting
Embiid.
Embiid,
Yeah,
and like
it's a whole
and
lot
like
of
that
bunch
fucks
of
up the
stars out
flow.
there, man.
And sometimes, like, and as much as I want to try to keep it basketball, I gotta be honest. Sometimes it just looks so rigged because there's times when guys will do stuff, and like KD was a perfect point the other night. The motherfucker was running away from the ball.
Oh yeah.
He did not want to touch the
Come
ball
on,
at all,
yo.
and then had the nerve to tweet, "Good win, guys." For everybody else that bet on me on my parlays, that better luck next time. The motherfucker had 18
Like
points.
he made it look
I told bro
red.
the other day.
Like these motherfuckers
I
know
told
what they're
bro
doing.
the other day. To me, that's not rigged. To me, that's just KD getting back at people, calling him snakes and stuff. From
That's red.
Red, bro.
No, that's rigged in his own way, not with everybody else. That's KD himself doing that.
KD's reckoning.
Saying forget
Nah, I
y'all.
understand what you're saying, but in the general scope, he's literally saying, I know people had me.
So
on
he's
parlays,
rigging it on
gambling money,
purpose.
and I know
So
they
he's
had
rigging
20.
himself.
He's saying, I know I had 18, and I'm not even going to give you
He's
20.
not even gonna try to
So
get
yes,
20.
he's rigging himself, but in a way, he's exposing that
The
the NBA is
NBA.
also, in a general sense, is the bigger rigger than me. Because I'm allowed to rig y'all niggas. Which means if I'm allowed to, and I work for the NBA, what the fuck you think they're doing? That's what I'm saying. And what did who else did it yesterday?
Donovan Mitchell, he had 13 in the first quarter. Didn't
and
score
only
again until he
had
hit
1
free throws
point.
at the end of the
He was
game.
not trying to touch the ball the other day against the Bucks. He was not nowhere near. And then let's not look at Damian Lillard goes from 4 points
I agree
to
with that.
39 to
41. 10 threes.
I agree with that and not agree. If Darius Garland had the hot hand, I'm gonna keep giving him the ball.
Mitchell had the high hand
He ended
also.
up with 38 points.
Mitchell had 13 in the fourth quarter, in the first
So
quarter.
what
how
I'm
much
saying.
did Garland have in the fourth quarter? He had probably.
But
understand
Mitchell
what you're
didn't
saying about
score
the fourth
for
quarter.
2
But
for
if
3
he scored
quarters.
13 in the first, doesn't that show me that Donovan is the nigga with the hot hand? No matter when Garland got hot, Donovan got hot first. So why wasn't he at least shooting shots to at least go cold before Garland took over? He just stopped shooting. He only shot 3 shots after the first quarter, after shooting like 8.
He shot 9 shots in the first quarter.
He shot 3 shots.
And he hit
attempts.
3 threes.
I have no problem with Garland getting hot, but you're not gonna tell me the original hot nigga he just got cold. You can't get cold unless you shoot to get cold.
Like, yo,
the nigga just
they got you to
shooting.
get 20. Don't do nothing.
It wasn't like his fire went out. Niggas threw water on the fire and was like, nah, that's enough.
I thought I was for sure about to hit that parlay.
That's enough. Like, it just looks rigged. Like, it looks at the most form entertaining instead of competitive sports right now for the NBA. And I ain't got nothing positive to say about it, so I'm done right now. That's enough.
Come on, yo. Alright, last thing is...
I'm gonna watch hockey. Hockey actually looking competitive right now.
Last thing, I'm sorry, Darrin. Your boys lost. Congrats to the Los Angeles Dodgers for winning the real World Series. Not that 2020 bullshit. But they won a World Series. Mookie Betts got his third. He had the current player with the most. Freddie Freeman got his second.
Freddie Freeman. My God.
And they got a bunch of star players on that team. The Ohtani, they act like Ohtani coming in as the reason they won when the Dodgers was already that good, and Ohtani ain't do much. But congrats to the Dodgers. Get them bullshit Yankees out of here. The Yankees about to lose hella people anyway. So the only person that's coming back is Garrett Cole and Joel Embiid, Aaron Judge. The only people coming back.
Do not do that.
That's what he is.
Ohtani ain't do shit in the World Series.
Ohtani didn't do anything.
I just said that.
He was overhyped and overtouted.
What you mean? Why not?
Both of them MVP in their respective.
Why can't I mess with Aaron Judge? He has the highest strikeout rate in MLB postseason history.
Both of them gonna win MVP.
He has the highest strikeout rate in MLB postseason history.
As far as Freddie Freeman, he needs to be investigated immediately.
You know Freddie Freeman with them home runs.
One thing I'm not
MLB World Series MVP.
That's Freddie Freeman. I like the way you said that because the last time a person hit a home run in 3 consecutive World Series games, you know what his name was? His name was Barry
Steroid Bonds.
And when people was like, "What you mean he need to be investigated?" That's Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
They investigated him immediately. For any and everything, from every kind of steroid use. I agree with you.
I agree with you too, that Barry Bonds all the time.
All I'm saying is, I'm not about to give praise to Freddie Freeman.
He's not getting in the Hall of Fame.
Extra light ass. But we gonna criticize Barry Bonds. And speaking of Hall of Fame, that was my first point on baseball.
Judge, maybe he dropped the ball game 5.
That's my first one on baseball. Freddie Freeman needed to be investigated because he's the first person to do what he did. He's the first person to do what he did.
A home run is 5 straight.
Since Barry Bonds did it 20 years earlier. And the second thing, since we just talked about Hall of Fame, we all know this baseball shit. All these sports are rigged. We tell you what the Houston Astros did. The Yankees been cheating for decades. They just haven't been proven, like my Patriots. Put Pete Rose in
the Hall of Fame.
Yes. The fucking Hall of Fame. Because Pete Rose is better than 75% of the players y'all fucking have in the Hall of Fame.
This man he's not in the Hall of Fame because something he did after he was playing.
The man has made baseball history as a player. He's one of the only people to have certain records that he has with as many hits. And shit, y'all are blackballing this man because, like he says, betting after he was out the league, after he was a manager.
Football don't penalize O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, like one thing I hate is like you taking away what this man actually accomplished on the field because of what he did was boyish off the field when he wasn't playing. Like I just feel like, and I feel like it's a damn shame that this man had to die, and all his accolades and greatness has gone on the wayside of petty emotions. That's the society we live in. That's the petty society we live in. Emotions will always rule over somebody's greatness. If the person in charge, emotions is greater than the accolade. Shit sucks. Pete Rose to the Hall of Fame. He better than half of y'all favorites. All straight like that.
Come on, yo. Y'all got anything, yo? Well, that's it, y'all.
We out of here.
Y'all heard what I said.
Fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck anybody y'all voted for. Y'all dumbasses really out here voting in elections. Y'all forgot that it's y'all need to be consent to govern. Y'all out here giving out y'all freedom right to be governed by these motherfuckers the next 4 years. Good job picking y'all rulers, man. We out of here. Come on.